So the next hero that I'm going to cover is going to be Arcane Dorabella, and these are her skills. So ultimate is going to be randomly attacks all enemies 5 times. I'm not really sure what this exactly means. I'm going to assume it's AoE attacks, but it also could mean that it attacks a single target unit 5 times randomly. So something similar to Wukong in my opinion, but it could also be AoE. It's not really specified, so we will have to see on the official release. If it is AoE, then it's going to be absolutely broken, but if it is random, then it would make sense as due to her other skills why it would be random because of how many times she will be casting her ultimate. Her second skill deals damage to frontline enemies. Now this is the third worst type of damaging in my opinion. As I said, the best type of damage is AoE, then it's backline, and then it's frontline, so this is the worst kind of damaging type, but it doesn't really matter because she's going to be using her ultimates a lot, which will make up for the lackluster skill. Now, passive 1. All allied active damage is guaranteed to crit. Now this is going to be scary because she can make any hero crit, and crit enhances the damage further by quite a lot, especially if you can get the crit damage boosts, whether it's from the sarcophagus or from the Amaterasu or any other source that boosts the crit damage such as Excalibur. This is going to be quite big. Now I don't think the Arcane Dorabella is necessarily tied to the ethereals because she's really flexible. Like, all of her skills make her good and flexible. There's nothing that ties her to ethereals apart from the crit on allies, which she already gives to them, so she can be paired with anyone and she can guarantee them to crit. Each ally crit increases the Rebel's ultimate hit count by 1, max 5. Now this could either mean it's max 5 per ally, so 20/25 total ultimates, or it could mean that this is just max 5 as in per ultimate cast. Not really 5 per round, but 5 per ultimate cycle. So what I meant is she can either cast ultimate 5 times as her base and then additional 5 times due to allies critically hitting, and which increases her ultimate skill, or it can be 20 times because 5 times per ally, so in total she will cast ultimate 25 times, but for this we have to see on the live version of how it exactly works because the text is not really clear. The extra counts reset after Dorabella casts her ultimate. Now this makes sense, so you will be having to stack her ultimates once again, otherwise it would be pretty insane. This also makes me think it's actually 20 total, so 25 ultimates whenever she does her ultimate. I think this is going to be really broken, whichever the number it ends up being. Obviously 25 would be far more broken, but even 10 ultimates could be really strong. So her second passive skill grants all allies active damage 100% crit rate. I think this is a mistype. I think this is going to be 100% crit damage because her passive 1 already guarantees to crit, so what's the point of increasing the crit rate if you are critting for guaranteed? So I'm going to assume this is the 100% crit damage boost, and this is a pretty nice boost, although you can get it also by deploying Amaterasu or deploying Sarcophagus in your relics. So nothing really game breaking, it's overall a nice damage boost. Each ally crit triggers the Rebella to follow up with her ultimate. 100% multiplier basically means it will deal 100% of the skill based damage, and it's maxed to 2 times per round. So as allies will guarantee the crit rate, or as allies will guarantee the crit hits, this is going to trigger every time, so she will be using her ultimate, as I said, a lot of times. Like, she's basically Pandora, but better because she has overall a higher, because her kit is overall far better than Pandora's. Although she might not scale as much as Pandora does, but she does spam far more and she does boost team far more. So she's more of a team-wide Pandora than a Pandora is like a single target damage. On top of that, you will want her runes to be the legendary tier, because just look at the boost she provides. It's def and max HP by 20%, stacking up to 100 times, up to 10 times per round. You will definitely want this to be legendary tier, and you will definitely want her to have ultimate subs that do it to the amount of ultimates she's going to be casting. Now to move on to the passive 3, which I consider to be one of the more unique passives and I really like it. Each allied crit reduces target speed by 20. We already know each hit is going to be crit because she guarantees it, so she's guaranteed going to take away 20 speed from enemies. Now this could be really game changing and broken in fights. This will not impact Avengers because they don't really care about going fast, as they will revive with the base speed, I'm assuming anyway, so they don't really care about this. Neither do Phantom's teams, but any other Glass Cannon team will be hit by this. On top of that, targets reduced to 0 speed are paralyzed for 3 rounds, and then speed resets to basic. Now this is also pretty insane because we're not sure if we can cleanse the paralyze yet. It's a new effect, I think, so we will have to see whether it can be dodged by Glorian CC immunity and whether it can be purified by Relics or Celestial Synergy or Arthur, for example. And Paralyze effect has 50% chance the target cannot act, which is basically a bind, pretty much. So yeah, it will act as a bind. It probably won't hurt the Phantom Illusion heroes because they can trigger their steel even when CC'd, so it really doesn't matter against them. So rune, as I mentioned, you will definitely want her legendary runes. 2-2 is okay, but legendary runes are going to be the sweet spot because she's going to be stacking it quite fast. Overall, I think Arcane Dorabella is the best hero and the most flexible hero of this season. I don't think she can be a miss. Like, all of these skills seem broken enough for her to be one of the best heroes in the game, and I think you should definitely pull her, but obviously you should wait for the official review and official testing to be done. She's going to be the third odd hero, so that means she's going to release in the 5th week of the season, so there's plenty of time to stack up some diamonds and old scrolls before she releases. As I said, I don't think she's going to be an ethereal really hero. I think she can fit a lot of heroes, especially because she's a monarch, so not really necessarily tied to ethereals, but yeah, one of the better heroes. I really like her. The skills are pretty unique and they keep the core skills of Dorabella into Arcane Dorabella, but made much better. Overall, I really think this hero is going to be S+, same as for Bastet, so good job devs on creating a unique hero, and see you in the next video.